Breaking news: Earth quits because of global temperatures rising. We have Earth on call. Earth, what do you have to say?
Landon, I think this is f***ing stupid. I've been putting up with this for so long, and now finally I've had enough. I'm quitting. I say
Well,
no.
don't you think that's a little unfair to the people of Earth?
I don't give two about the people of Earth. They have not taken care of me at all. I quit. Find a new planet.
Well, we know what people can do for climate change and what we can do to fix it.
What happens if human-caused climate change continues?
So what's your name?
Preston.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
What color thong are you wearing?
To what extent is human activity responsible for the current rate of climate change?
The weather won't stay the same forever
Why?
because it's going to change constantly and it's not going to stay the same.
What's your name?
Mark DeBosque.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
So what would happen if human-caused climate change continues?
So if that thing continues, then it'll have long-term effects, and the long-term effects will be like health issues will continue and start rising.
Do humans have a duty to protect the environment for future generations?
I believe that in some cases we do, but I think the media blows climate change out of proportion. I think that a lot of the things that we're doing, such as electric vehicles, are actually worse for the environment. So basically, that's what I think about that.
What happens if human-caused climate change continues?
Oh, okay. So the icebergs keep melting, which causes habitat loss for polar bears and penguins.
Deforestation will also occur, which is the same thing. It will harm birds.
Alright, so what's your name? Leo. How old are you? 18. Do extreme weather events prove climate change is real?
Yes, they do.
Then why?
I don't know, because it gets hotter and it proves that climate's changing.
What happens if human-caused climate change continues?
The earth will get too hot and we won't be able to live here.
All right, thank you.
Alright, so what's your name?
Max,
What grade are you in?
12th.
And how does transportation contribute to climate change?
Transportation contributes to climate change because of the air pollution with the gas and stuff. That's pretty bad for the environment.
Appreciate it.
Kids don't know anything. Give me somebody that actually knows something about climate change.
We have Mr. Benson and Mrs. McDowell. Here's some words they have to say about climate change.
To what extent is human activity responsible for the current rate of climate change?
So current rate of climate change, human activity is to the level of our understanding pretty much entirely caused by human activity. Primarily as driven by excess contribution of greenhouse gases like CO2 into the atmosphere.
How do industries and farming contribute to climate change?
So every industry, including agriculture, is going to be contributing to climate change in some way.
What would be a realistic solution?
I mean, if you look at total energy consumption across the world, the vast majority of that is fossil fuels. So yes, not tomorrow, we can't flip a switch, primarily because our renewables need to be scaled up, and a lot of our renewables, the really good ones like wind and solar, are intermittent, so we can't guarantee that they're running at any given moment of the day. So that's a real challenge, one that we're getting better at with storage and, but in terms of flipping the switch.
How does transportation contribute to climate change?
I believe that transportation creates an enormous amount of carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere and creates the climate change that we are experiencing today.
Why do some people doubt climate change, and what does science say?
I think a lot of people doubt climate change because they don't think that humans are actually responsible for this, and that nature kind of just takes its course and changes are going to happen inevitably.
And should rich countries help poorer ones fight climate change?
That one's a tricky one. I think if it betters the world and all the countries, then I would say yes. I think we all need to work together to determine what is the best procedure to control climate change. But again, that goes back to that second question you asked. Are we as humans essentially responsible for this or not. And I think that's a very
Humans have a duty
controversial.
to protect the environment for future generations.
Absolutely. I think we are the caretakers of our planet, and I think we have to do everything we can to protect and sustain the things that we have and help to improve.
That's not bad. I guess I'll stay.
You heard it here. Earth is here to stay.